What am I saying? A day. So we have 200 billion people viewing videos on YouTube Short. Then how do some of my videos just get 10 views a day, man? We have a lot of young people who are depending on this online, on internet stuff, internet cash outs and internet money to really earn a living. Okay, after reading the new YouTube YPP policy, it got me like, what? 8,000 hours before we can monetize? How did we get here? And then not just that, we're talking about a whole 20 million views on Shorts, man. Like, it got me wondering, like, what is YouTube up to at this moment? And I know a lot of people are going to be thinking the way I'm thinking right now, but I want you to know that it's not a problem. It's only some situation that we got to deal with. This whole thing is bringing up conversation on why YouTube have to do this. Most of all, it's not even accessible. You try to go accept it or not accept it, you can read whatever is there. I woke up and I came to my email. All I saw was, hey, YouTube update, whatever. I begin to read, but two things caught my mind. YouTube have increased the hours of monetization and then have also increased the views on YouTube monetization. Not just that, people. The biggest one is even if you monetize, you have condition to stay on YouTube as a creator. Come on, man. It got me like, okay, so it's not just to get monetized now, it's even to stay monetized. Before we enjoy this freedom of once you monetize, you can do whatever you want. But this time around, YouTube is saying, check it out, bro. You cannot just stay idle because you monetize. You have to keep working day and night. And what you feel about that? Let's break it down. First, what do you think about it? YouTube have increased it from 4 hours to 8,000. Like a whole double. Like what? I think it's only the subscribers that is at 1K. You get 1,000 subscribers is okay. They've also increased the watch views for Shorts to 20 million from 10 million. Come on. I'm going to read the whole of this, but I'm going to check it out. The main part that caught my attention. What do you feel about that? Were you able to access yours? Are you ready to accept that policy update that YouTube are giving it? But anyway, from my own angle, I feel like you don't have any choice. So now, if you are on YouTube and then you want to be a business, or you want to run a business, or you want to run a brand, or maybe you want to become a creator on YouTube, now YouTube have doubled it up for all of us. Those who are monetized and those who are not trying to be monetized. Now, let's go dive into deeper details of this. Years back, if you remember, YouTube has been a platform whereby only serious creators get on. Like, okay, when you see a video on YouTube, it's going to be dope, it's going to be standard, it's going to be really, really good. Now here comes a time whereby everybody can go on YouTube and upload videos. You know, you see phone frame portrait videos on long form, you know, people who don't even understand editing and the details of uploading on YouTube. You know, YouTube is not just an app, or it's not just a social media, it's a search engine. So I think what came up and led to this situation is the fact that YouTube now studied that, okay, we're getting a whole lot of views, a whole lot of traffic on the channel right now. And remember, here comes short. The short form video is what I think made YouTube to be like, you know what? Let's double the trail on this one. Let's make this a bit, you know, restricted, because it's more of like everywhere is loosed up and everything is loosed up, and then every creator can just come on YouTube, and it's like it's more work, you know, after being monetized, and then they just become slack. So there are three parts of YouTube new policy that I really think is very vital and is very important for every content creator. One is the fact that you are trying to be monetized. Second is the fact that, okay, you are already monetized. And third is the fact that, okay, what should I do to be monetized and keep being monetized? Now, if you want to be monetized, in the older times, we grew up watching YouTube to be a platform where you have to get 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. And then here we are today, YouTube have doubled that run from 8,000. YouTube just send trailers and send letters and notification and emails that by January 2027, ending, everybody is going to really face the heat. If you want to be monetized, you have 5 months to get 4,000 hours, or it's going to be 8,000 hours. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for YouTube? Yes, what do you think? And for me, I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It depends on what kind of content you're making or doing on YouTube. But I think what really triggers this particular update on YouTube is the fact that YouTube is becoming hot with over 200 billion views on shorts. 200 billion, like that is a whole continent that we're talking about. More than a whole, what am I saying? A day. So we have 200 billion people viewing videos on YouTube short. Then how do some of my videos just get 10 views a day, man? Anyway, that's just by the way. I'm just pissed about that. Out of this 200 billion, that means just 10,000, 1 million people cannot just stroll by my channel. Come on, I gotta contact YouTube. Now we have another part. I have a problem with this part right now, where we're saying that we that are monetized have to be consistent, or else our channel is going to be flushed down to dormant. You know what I'm saying? You got to maintain 1,000 hours a year to keep your monetization profile, or else YouTube are going to demote you. Okay, this is what I'm saying. If you are already monetized and then you at some point became inconsistent, you're not posting videos, you're not getting views, and then you're not being active on your channel for the past 90 days, YouTube are going to suspend your channel. Hey, I got a big problem. So you got to upload at least 2 long form videos in 90 days, and you're going to have like 1K hours. What are they saying, man? Let me read this thing so that everybody is going to understand what we're saying. Now let's get to the detail of this email. All right, that is what actually I was talking about. You cannot tell me that all this is going to be okay. Now, my mind is drawn again to the fact that, okay, YouTube is now becoming the hottest platform to earn, because a lot of African youths are really earning on their platform. So I think YouTube doubling the trail on this is going to really hit hard on some African creators. Most especially in Nigeria, where we have a lot of young people who are depending on this online, on internet stuff, internet cash outs and internet money to really earn a living. Do you think this is going to really be a downfall for YouTube in Africa, most especially that we are struggling to survive from a lot of things, on internet stuff, and then we have the viewer stuff? What do you think about that? But the main problem for me is that, don't you think this is going to chase people away from YouTube and make them be like, oh, let's go back to TikTok? Or do you feel this is going to make people be like, oh, let's stay on YouTube, but okay, this time around we're going to prioritize Facebook? I always say that. Sometimes in this life, this is going to happen. I've always said it. And I knew it's going to come. Now that we're here, what do you think? What do you feel? What problems do you have with that? Let me hear your thought, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.